Saturday, January 25th, starting at 9 a.m. Auction held at the Auction Center, 2216 U.S. Highway 62 West, former Hancock's Grocery. Sale conducted by West Kentucky Real Estate and Auction.
Looking for a job that can lead to a career? What about a job with competitive pay and fixed schedules? That's not even the best part. At Bridgestone Metalfa in Clarksville, team members earn a competitive compensation package with 2 increases in the first year, quarterly bonuses, quarterly profit sharing, and start day 1 with a full benefits package, medical, dental, vision, life insurance, and more. Inquire today and start your career.
Bridgestone Metalfa, serving society with superior quality.
Are you looking to shed those extra holiday pounds? Do you tend to gain pounds back after dietary loss? Dr. Raymond Quattro with Health First is board certified in weight loss medicine and has guided many patients through a successful weight loss and showed them how to keep the weight off. He has extensive experience in the use of new weight loss medication and is well versed in the science behind a successful weight loss program. Call 905-4084 to schedule a consultation. At Health First Community Health Center, your health is our first concern.
This is Mallory Hancock Lawrence, and we love our Caldwell and Lyon County friends. We invite you to come to Cadiz anytime you can to shop with us. We're making it even easier for you. Whether you work in Cadiz or just come to town for a visit, stop in and shop with us. But if you're in a hurry, you can pre-order your groceries at HancocksNeighborhoodMarket.com. It's so easy and convenient. Of course, we want to see your smiling face anytime we can, but if you're in a hurry, HancocksNeighborhoodMarket.com is the way to go. Hancock's Neighborhood Market, Cadiz.
Since 1978, Perry's Floors & More has been selling, installing, and servicing homeowners throughout Western Kentucky with quality flooring and workmanship. Perry's Floors & More carries luxury vinyl plank and luxury vinyl tile, carpet, window treatments, and more. Brands like Mannington, Shaw, Tarkett, Beaulieu, and Flexitech. Quality brands, excellent customer service, combined with 40 years experience is why they say you can walk on our reputation. See Bill and Lucy at Perry's Floors & More, 127 West Market Street, Princeton.
1580 103.3 WPKY, Tess and Ty, and Miss Joni Phelps with the Caldwell County Extension Office. Well, I love her. She's always got the coolest things, and today she brought us some really good-looking calendars.
We get to talk about food is what I'm excited about.
I look forward to that. Every time she comes in, I'm like, hey, there's my girl.
Love food, love cooking, love sharing. So
Ashley White just makes me feel guilty.
And the great thing about this and what we're going to discuss is most of these recipes that you're going to be preparing and talking about are pretty healthy.
Oh, yeah. Every one of them that I've shared with you all, and anybody who would like a 2020 NEP calendar, they can come by the office and pick them up. All of these recipes that are in the calendar are healthy for you. And low ingredients, low cost, and you're getting your fruits, vegetables, your proteins, and your dairy, all of your wonderful food groups.
A lot of times I think you hit a major point right there when you said low cost. Because a lot of times, a lot of us say, yeah, well, I could eat healthy too if I had twice the budget that I had, because a lot of times it is cheaper to eat bad than it is to eat good.
Right. You're right. You're correct. Many times it's harder to get, fruits and vegetables or that because it's a little bit expensive.
No, pasta's a buck a box,
There's other ways that you can get your fruits and vegetables too. You can get them by frozen, you can get them by can, so you don't necessarily, yes, fresh is the best way to go, but sometimes you can go other options to be able to stretch that dollar too.
Well, that's what I like about these recipes though, is they're not overly expensive and they are really good and healthy, and it's a good, it's a good different choice. If you want to make something healthy and feel good about it later on, these are awesome.
Yes.
And in our busy lifestyles, too, there are things you can do to prep and not a whole lot of kitchen time as well. If you got kids or if you're running around, these recipes appear to be fairly friendly on time as well. And we all fight that clock all day long.
Oh, most definitely. We try to, have recipes that are friendly for families, because they do take into consideration that, all of us, including all three of us here, we all live busy lives, and sometimes, okay, what are we going to have for supper is the question some nights, and because we haven't prepared ahead of time or think, okay, well, what do I have in my cupboard, but these recipes are ones that we can prepare ahead of time. We already have them in our refrigerator and our freezer, so all we got to do is pop them out, put them in the oven, or put them in the crock pot, or whatever, it may be. So I have lots of recipes like that we can prep ahead of time and, and prepare. So,
well, I'll tell you, this calendar is really helpful, though, to be perfectly honest. It's got all kinds of measurements and stuff in the front. If you're like me and you have a recipe that says 2 teaspoons, and then you're like, well, I lost that one, but I got the I wonder how many is in that. So, it'll make those substitutions for you.
Yes.
And I really like this in the front, too. If you don't have, then use. Those are really handy because it's like if you don't have 2 large eggs, you can use unsweetened applesauce.
Right.
Things like that, can make a huge difference. And you've even got the availability chart for like the fresh vegetables and stuff like when they're coming in season.
When they are coming in season. Also, if you look at the back of the calendar there, the best thing about it is the page before. Pages before, you can tear out far as the recipes and keep them. You don't have to keep the calendar. They're little tear tabs. But also, it shows about far as what foods, are low cost in that also as well. But, when we get done with calendars, what do we want to do? We can throw them away. So if one of these recipes you really like, you can tear it out and put it in with your recipes. There's lots of great information as far as what's best for you to eat with that recipe, low cost, what goes with it, and it also breaks down as far as the nutritional facts about it. It also breaks down how much it costs, and I know every community is different. Every county is different as far as their cost on different recipes because some things are higher in other counties. But I like how it does break it down and give you a kind of an ideal of what it's going to cost to make that recipe.
Or cost in calories. You've got it right there on the back. I love this. Is so cool. Girl, You've got a large order of fries. You have to mow the yard for an hour and a half before you can work those off.
Yep.
That's something to think about.
Especially right here at 2020, everybody's first of the year, they're getting healthier, eating healthier. So we've got tools that we can share with everybody that, is trying to reach their goals this year with that. Not this year, but any year. So
speaking of that, Joni, lots of great programs coming up with you at the Extension office, and you're taking some of this on the road as well. Tell us about that.
Yes. Each month I will be back at the library doing a recipe review, and we'll be sampling these recipes along with me giving out some information, nutritional information that goes right along with that recipe as well. So be looking for me as far as at our George King Public Library, once a month. Also, I go to various different locations and do nutrition classes. Plus, we have all kinds of different programs at our office, But even if you can't make it to any of these programs, you can call me at our office. My number is 270-365-2787, and I can help you, as far as reach these goals better. We can meet and talk about it. I can share these recipes with you. I can help you with food budgeting, menu planning, just preparing ahead of time meals as well. So
this 2020 calendar is available while they last out of the Extension office.
Yes.
And I guess you'll have them as you travel around to do your cooking demonstrations. Is there a set date at George Coon Public Library that you all have, or will that vary?
It's going to vary.
Okay.
I think actually I will be there next Wednesday from 10 to 1. So we will be trying the recipe for January for that day. So forgive me, Ty, what is it called again?
That looks delicious. It is citrus chicken stir fry. It looks fantastic.
It looks really good.
Nice chicken breast, sugar
Yes.
snap peas, and carrots on a nice bed of brown rice. And,
Yes.
And that looks really, really good.
It is actually a really good recipe. I do like that recipe a lot. So I got to test and, be part of this calendar committee. So I'm really proud and excited about the recipes. Yes, the broccoli cheddar biscuits.
I was showing her a
test.
picture. I want to try that so bad. It looks so good. I'm a broccoli and cheese fan, though. So, that's kind of right down my alley.
And there's a variety of recipes. You've got breakfast items on here. You've got dinner items. And you probably have something that you can, make for a quick lunch, or if you're having guests over. There's a puff pancake on here. And then a breakfast hash. And that looks pretty, breakfast hash
tell you,
looks
that
pretty
looked
good.
really good.
Yeah.
Well, and I like
That is
this
March.
because, we're kind of thinking about our recipes and that sort of thing before our farmers market starts, because that's not going to be too far off.
Nope.
You're talking about right around the corner, and we need to have our plants and our seeds and everything kind of going, the high tunnels are going to start really kind of kicking in, and everybody's going to be turning the soil. So, I mean, we're right around the corner from really, truly being able to take advantage of fresh fruits and vegetables.
Oh, absolutely. It is available here in our community. And like you said, it's going to be right around the corner far as for these fresh fruits and vegetables. And, we have recipes and we also have the guide far as about if you want to start growing a garden this year as well. So we do have information for that, also in our calendar, but also at our office. So if you're interested in growing a garden and, being able to have your own fresh fruits and vegetables, we do have that available for you.
And you don't have to own a farm to do that.
Nope.
I mean, you can container garden and have herbs and tomatoes and all kinds of stuff.
Yes. Oh, yeah. We don't have to, when I think of a garden, that's the way I was raised, it's, acres of fresh, fruits and vegetables. Not necessarily, like you said, you can raise it in a raised bed, you can raise it in a pot now, so there's different avenues that you don't have to have that acre of, fresh fruits and vegetables.
You want to get jiggy with it, you can put it on the roof and do an aqua garden. They're doing all kinds of stuff now.
Use your space wisely, even if you don't even have much room in a backyard. Again, the raised bed's a great option, and in different kind of ways. Just get online and do a little research, or of course check out with our extension office. They have all kinds of ways that you can have a little backyard garden, whatever your interest might be.
Absolutely. I do want to let our community and our listeners know that we also do have a website that you can go to far as to receive some more far as tips about exercising, my plate and food budgeting, and also far as recipes as well. And that is planeatmove.com, and it's / free classes. Also, you can check out what classes are available in our communities throughout the University of Kentucky and through Kentucky. Sorry, I just kind of went blank on that. So, you can always call me and see what all we have got going on as well. But that website, once again, is planeatmove.com. And it's got, it's a great website.
Resource,
yeah, really good resource, really great, information, check it out, see what all. And if you have any questions about it, you can call me at the office. Or if you don't have way to be able to get on the internet and would like to see this website, you can contact me and we can do it together.
Saw it on there the other day. Even for new moms, they've got a whole section of like stuff for babies and baby food and that sort of thing, because that goes right back to the vegetables and the fruits.
Yes. So, you want to give them what we eat, and if we can process it ourselves, we know exactly what we're putting into our child's body and that. So that is a good way of, growing your own and then processing it yourself. So,
well, and speaking of that, now when we talk about, we're really kind of gearing up for recipes and that sort of thing and the fresh veggies, we got to get our freezers ready for that though too. Now's a great time to be going through those freezers and seeing what's actually in there.
Yeah, and checking them out, cleaning them out, use what you've got, that way you can make room for fresh or more whenever it comes that time in that season. So
I always beg my dad to make vegetable soup right about this time of year.
So tell me, Joni, I'm looking at the calendar. I went to Flipped October, and tell me, when you were sampling with the calendar committee, did you try the apple grilled cheese?
Actually, I did.
I was hoping you say you did.
That actually is really good.
It looks really good.
It is.
It looks good, but I don't know.
You think, apples with the grilled cheese?
And spinach.
Actually, it is really good. Actually, I like the Gala apples better than the Granny Smith with apples. We actually have done, different apples taste to see far as which one goes better. You can use whatever apples you have, but I like the Gala with it better. So
it looks phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. It really looks good.
It is.
I have a feeling you tried the apple grilled cheese. I like the name. I like the way it looks in the picture. And I bet it tastes good.
It really is. And you're actually getting 3 of your food groups with that. Or actually 4 if you add that spinach. You're getting your grains, your dairy, your fruits, and your vegetables right there in one meal. So,
well, it looks good.
The apple grilled cheese. That's in October. So really, stop out at the extension office and get you one of these calendars, because it looks like you got a whole year of fun recipes, and you can swap up the months too if you want to.
Oh yeah, you don't have to follow right along with the months.
I started to say I'm not going to wait till December.
Yeah.
Cheddar biscuits, Johnny. I'm just not going to. It's probably not going to take me a solid month to February.
No.
Yeah.
I might go right to October and make that apple grilled cheese.
I say you can make each one of these recipes every day, once a day. So, but also, what my program is just getting out as far as how to be healthy, menu planning, far as eating healthy on a budget, cooking basic cooking skills, easy and low cost recipes, food safety, and also eating healthy for your whole family. I am here for our community. I'm here to help our community as far as have healthier lives. Anytime you have any questions or concerns about your health, I am not a doctor. Number one, I'm going to say that. I'm going to refer you on to your physician, but I am here to help you be able to do the things that I just talked about. So you can reach me at, like I said, our office number is 270-365-27. Our office is on 62 West, not on Hopkinsville Street or Hopkinsville Road. We are right before you get to Walmart and West Market, and so right in front of the Hydro Gear entrance. So that's where we are. So come see us if you've got any questions or concerns. So.
Well, I love that too, because you're talking about stuff that is, you're making it affordable for us. It's not boring at all. It's not complicated at all. All of us can handle it. My daughter is going to love that because she could actually do that.
I'm just going to say delicious. Makes it delicious.
Well, Miss Jody Phelps, we sure do appreciate you for the Caldwell County Extension Office. And again, give us that phone number so they can get a hold of you.
All right. It is 270-365-2787.
And those calendars are available now?
They are available now. So come by and pick them up.
And how much are they?
They are free. Hey. That's the best part about it. They are free.
Well, that fits my budget.
Yep.
Thanks so much. 1580 103.3 WPKY. And Ty and I, hey, stick around because Matt Hooks is coming up next. And, of course, he's from locally here in Princeton, but he is an actual accomplished author as well from children's books.
Looking forward to it.
So we're going to have him in the house next at 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Hey guys, Heidi with Capitol Cinemas, your local Princeton movie theater with your weekday lineup. In Cinema 1, Bad Boys for Life, rated R. In Cinema 2, Doolittle, PG. And in Cinema 3, Frozen 2, Sing Along. All three movies show Monday through Thursday at 6:30. Call during showtime hours at 270-365-0200 or visit us at capitolcinemas.net. Thanks for listening. See you at the show.
Join Mark Patrick Seminars and stop smoking now without cravings, irritability, weight gain, or your money back.
Totally changed my life.
It's amazing.
I don't have any cravings.
You want to quit, but have found it impossible? This is the thing for you. I have absolutely no cravings. It's the darndest thing I have ever seen in my life.
It's not for entertainment. It's for results.
Do it. It works. Period.
You've tried everything else. You need to come and try this.
Only $49.99 guaranteed. Because don't just cut down, but stop smoking. In addition, lose all the weight 100% guaranteed with Mark Patrick Seminars. Let hypnosis destroy unwanted cravings and lose the weight. That's right. Seminar Tuesday, February 25th at the Wyndham Garden, formerly the Holiday Inn in Hopkinsville. Weight loss seminar 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Stop smoking seminar 8 to 10 p.m. Registration 30 minutes before the seminar. Info at markpatrickseminars.com.
Shop local, buy local, save big deals.
Imagine if there were a place you could go to buy gift certificates to some of the best businesses in town. Now, imagine all those great gift certificates priced 30, 35, 40%, and at times over 60% or more off retail every day of the week. The Loyal Listener Big Deal Store is online and waiting for you to shop and buy gift certificates to local businesses. Go to WPKYonline.com.
Here's your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast. Cloudy skies today, a high near 38. Cloudy overnight tonight as well, low down to 33. Afternoon rain moving in tomorrow, a high near 43. Then a 50% chance of rain on Friday, a high 42. Weekend outlook, Saturday cloudy, a high 41. And partly sunny skies Sunday, a high of 44. Again for today, clouds and a high of 38. It is 23 at WPKY.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Health First Community Health Center.
I'm Dr. Doug of Doug Edrington's Professional Counseling in Princeton. If you're unhappy in your lifestyle, it could be depression, it could be childbearing, it could be any kind of problem that you're having in your life, call me. You don't have to do it by yourself. My number is 270-601-0324. Again, 270-601-0324 is my phone number. Let's work out your problems together.
1580 103.3 WPKY, and it's Tess and Ty and Coffee Talk, and Matt Hooks.
How you doing?
Welcome. I was so excited because I kind of hounded him on the internet, and I was like, we've got to have you in. This is so cool. Because you're a Princeton native, right?
I am. Grew up here. Been here since I was 14 years old and moved to Hawaii.
Hawaii?
Mm-hmm. Long swim, but I got there.
Wow. And you left Hawaii on purpose?
I did. But I love it here. Princeton is my love. I grew up here, went to church here, schools, played ball, all the things here, and I love it.
What took you to Hawaii?
My dad is a veterinarian, and he got a job offer there. And we had an auction, and lo and behold, 14 years later, I lived there, grew up, went to school there, graduated.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I'm now living in the Paducah area, actually in Sharp area, teaching special education.
I love that. I'll tell you, I read up on a couple of things that when you had done with the books and that sort of thing, and I don't want to jump into that too quick because I know there's a backstory to all of that.
There's backstories all through it, yes.
And so you went to school here at Caldwell?
Yes, I grew up here and went all the way to my freshman year. Yeah, and that's when I moved, just age 14.
Okay, who was that one teacher?
I'll be honest with you. I had a lot of teachers growing up, a lot of wonderful teachers here, there, everywhere. But my best teacher, honestly, was my mom.
Aww.
Mom never had an education degree, but she did that shoulder to shoulder over the summers across the kitchen table working with this guy.
I'm going to tell you
whether I like it or not.
I'm trying not to. I figured it would take a lot longer for me to cry. But that's amazing, though, for your mom. And, as a mom, that's what we hope that our kids are going to say one day, not, man, she wouldn't leave me alone.
No, she was a cheerleader for me, and she still is, and very blessed.
Well, and what made you go into now, is it more for you the art, or is it what the book has to say?
Completely honest and transparent here. It's ironic that I even wrote and illustrated children's books because growing up as a kid, I didn't learn to read until I was probably in 7th grade.
Oh, wow.
Dyslexic. I know mic drop there. But I didn't learn to read until I was probably in 7th grade or so. But it was because of my cheerleader, my mom, that worked with me over the summers, in and out, and she never gave up on me.
I think that's a testament right there. I do, because don't get me wrong. The first thing I said to him was, "I've got a special needs kid." I love though that you're a champion for dyslexic kids that maybe don't get it and don't understand what's going on.
Yeah. Lots of kids struggle, and that's the thing about a lot of disabilities. They look normal, quote unquote, look normal, but they struggle inside, and it comes across a different way. A lot of kids struggle with anxiety or depression, or a lot of mental type things go around, or behavior. We see a lot of that these days.